This is an ABC Animal Alphabet under What's in the Box production. Hope you enjoyed.
Hi everyone, I'm the librarian. Do you know what a librarian does? A librarian looks after books. Can you help me find a book, please? I'm trying to find a book on animals. I know I saw one here a few days ago. It was next to a yellow book. Can you see a yellow book on the bookshelf? There it is. Thank you for your help. You're amazing. Now without further ado, let's see what's in the book. Wow, it's a book about animals and the alphabet. Can you help me to read the book, please? And see if we can learn some new knowledge and have some fun on the way. Let's begin. A is for ant. They live in a nest. They are very small but work together to help the colony. Fun fact, ants can lift more than 4 times their weight. That would be like you lifting a car. Another fun fact is, there are more ants on the earth than all the animals put together. That is amazing. B is for bat. Bats are not blind. They use sonar to find their food in the dark. Fun fact, bats are the only mammal that can fly, and they sleep upside down. C is for cat. They are so cute. Cats sleep a lot. Amazing fact is that cats can jump 8 feet in the air. A boy cat is called a tomcat, and a girl cat is called a queen cat. How funny is that? D is for dog. Dogs are man's best friend and are the most popular pet in the whole world. A great fact about dogs is their sense of smell is 40 times better than a human, which means they can always smell your smelly feet. E is for elephant. Elephants are the largest living land animal. There are 2 types of elephant, African and Asian. Elephant has a trunk instead of a nose, which it uses as a hand to grab its food. F is for frog. Frogs are amphibians that lay their eggs in the water, and then they hatch into tadpoles. Frogs absorb water through their skin, so that means they drink through their skin. How messy would that be if we had to drink like that? G is for goat. Male goats are called billies, and female goats are called nannies, and baby goats are kids. H is for horse. Horses can run up to 50 miles per hour. Fun fact, they only sleep for 3 hours. It makes me sleepy just thinking what it would be like to just sleep for 3 hours. I'd be very tired. I is for iguana. A iguana is a reptile and sheds its skin every year. It must be a bit like putting on new clothes. Amazing fact about iguanas, when attacked they can make their tail fall off. But don't worry, it does grow back. How amazing is that? J is for jaguars. The jaguars are my favorite big cat. It lives in South America. A funny fact is that it uses its tail to attract fish to the riverbank for it to hunt. Jaguars, unlike most other cats, love to play in water. But I wouldn't want to go swimming with one, in case it thought I was a fish and I became its dinner. K is for kangaroo. Kangaroos are a marsupial. That means they have a pouch on their belly that their babies grow inside of. Kangaroos come from Australia. Their babies are called joeys. L is for lion, the king of the jungle. Fun facts about lions is that their roar can be heard over 8 kilometers away. That's a long way away. A group of lions is called a pride, and baby lions are called cubs. M is for mouse. Mice are from the rodent family. Mice eat between 15 and 20 times a day. They have a very long tail, longer than their body, which they use for balance and holding onto branches. N is for narwhals. Narwhals are called the unicorn of the sea and live in the Arctic. It's very cold there. Narwhals grow one big tusk out of their nose. Fun fact, a narwhal can hold its breath for 25 minutes. How long can you hold your breath for? I can only hold my breath for 30 seconds. I could never be a narwhal. I can't hold my breath long enough, and I don't like the cold. Do you like the cold or to be warm? O is for ostrich. Our ostrich is the largest bird in the world. They live in Africa and lay the biggest egg of any bird. They can't fly but can run very fast. P is for penguin. A penguin can't fly but they use their wings as flappers to swim through the water very fast to help it catch squids and other fish. Q is for quail. Quails lay about 10 to 15 eggs at one time. They are land birds but can fly small distances to get away from predators. R is for rhino. They can grow 6 feet tall and 11 feet long. The skin of a rhino is very thick to protect it even from lion's teeth. Rhino horn is made from keratin, which is made from the same as the hair on our head and our fingernails. A rhino uses its big horn to defend itself. S is for snake. All snakes are carnivorous, which means they only eat meat. Fun facts: snakes don't have eyelids. Snakes are vertebrates, which means they have a backbone. Another fun fact about snakes is they can't chew their food, so have to swallow it whole. T is for tiger. Tigers are the largest of the big cats in the world. Fun fact, each tiger's stripes are different and unique to that tiger, just like our fingerprints. Tigers love to swim in rivers and ponds. U is for urchin. Urchin is an old word for hedgehog, and in many foreign languages these animals are called sea hedgehogs. Sea urchins have spiny shells for protection. Some of the species have poisonous, soft spines. Urchins have 5 sets of legs that are really tubes that they use to propel themselves across the ocean floor. V is for vole. Most voles live between 2 and 6 months old. Voles do not hibernate. That means they don't sleep for winter. They are active both day and night. The vole looks like a mouse, but its nose is more blunt and rounded. Its tail is shorter and ears are smaller as well. W is for wolf. Wolves live in packs. They are the ancestors of all domestic dog breeds. Wolves are also noted for traveling very long distances to hunt for food. X is for Xanthus hummingbird. I know it's not really an animal beginning with X, but it's the only one I know with X in its name. Hummingbirds are the smallest birds in the world. Hummingbirds primarily drink nectar for energy. Nectar is the sweet sugar that comes from flowers. Hummingbirds can hover in mid-air and flap their wings up to 80 times a second, making a humming sound. Y is for yak. Yaks can live in very cold places and very high mountains. They come from Tibet and China. Yaks live in family groups called herds. Z is for zebra. Our planet is home to 3 different species of zebra. All 3 species are native to Africa, closely related to horses. Zebras have thick bodies, thin legs, a tufted tail, and a long head and neck sporting a short mane. And their most famous feature, their brilliant black and white striped coat. Of course, each zebra's had individual stripes are unique to it. Zebras are herbivores and spend most of their day eating grass. That's the end of the book. I hope you enjoyed going through the book with me and learning about these exciting animals, and also learning the alphabet of animals book. It's been a pleasure to spend this time learning, but it's time for me to put away all the books. So until next time, keep learning and have fun. Goodbye for now. If you liked reading books and learning with me, please subscribe. Then I can make more fun activities with you. Tootle pip for now.
This is an ABC Animal Alphabet. under What's in the Box production. Hope you enjoyed.